Yo, 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 yo. How y'all doing? You know, honestly, man, the whole sole reason that I'm doing it, I guess more so this way when it comes to expressing myself by myself for the most part. It's just you see a lot of things in life, man, that brings you a lot of discomfort, a lot of situations that they just let blow past, and it's just unfair for the most part. If you ask me, you know, you get put in these situations to where you try your best to succeed, and any wrong move you make, you penalize. You gotta damn near start over sometimes. Like you can't make a mistake, and the mistake is something that has happened once, and you learn from it, you grow from it, and you're trying to continue on. It seems like just just being black, and this ain't about a black man. This is about being black, period. In a world to where we just hate it, and I'm not gonna say a world. I'm gonna say in a nation to where we're hated. I don't know how they treat us outside of here. I only been in Puerto Rico. I had a great time there. I lost my phone in the cab driver's car. He brought it back with no hesitation. Took a while because he had to do his job, but he brought it back. Didn't want no money, but of course I gave him some. But that's my only experience outside of the United States of America. My thing is, it's just living here. It's I salute everybody that's able to win in this type of situation. That's outside of corporate America, because I can only imagine, how you treated in corporate America, because I hear so many different stories. But again, y'all can speak on that. I'm not in corporate America per se in that aspect as far as just working for an entity. So y'all can be able to speak about that. But as a whole, it's just heartbreaking for the most part, because we can't make a mistake. And even if we make a mistake amongst each other, y'all crucify us. We crucify each other. I'm not going to, disassociate myself as if I ain't never played a part in saying something probably that I shouldn't have said, or doing some things that I shouldn't have done, especially as, breaking hearts of these beautiful black queens that we have. So, yes, I have played a part in it on the other side, but it's no excuse. But my thing is, man, at some point, and I mean at some point, we gotta start to value ourselves even more. We put on these different last names of different races, but we don't spend money with each other. Like, it's hard out here. It's really, really hard out here, man. And these people able to say whatever they want to say, and it's not just about Joe Rogan, but it's like the narrative that people, that they that they depict to the world, and then the blowback comes, and then it's just they so apologetic. And again, like I said, it's just when it's different instance that a person says certain things. When do I don't really do the race thing, because we say some of the outlandish things when it come to white folks, and I know y'all be like, it's rightfully so. Look how they treated us for all these years, but them white folks didn't do it. Maybe their ancestors did it, and maybe they are still doing it, and I'm not, pandering nor defending, on no level. What I'm saying is we just displace our hurt towards each other too much, and I don't even want to get onto the white folks, because I don't want y'all, I don't got time for all that. I'm just trying to speak on us. And at what point do we just kind of stick together and get to a point to where it's just time to stand up for each other? Stop spending money over there, right? And start spending money over here. Have you ever just thought about it, if a black celebrity that can afford to just adopt, a black designer, like grow their company, versus spending so much money elsewhere, you can help grow this company and boom, make more money that way. That's just how my brain operates. I just be trying to understand why is it that we don't stick together, and the world gets to beat us up. Again, I'm not going to say the world. Our country get to beat us up. They get to say some of the most outlandish things and get to apologize for it, or they get to say it and then get a hell of a contract. While us as creators, we just fighting to get in a space to where we still gonna get messed over. It's crazy, right? Like I'm literally fighting in a space to where they're gonna get a lot of the ad money. You know, of course, like people like Joe Budden sets the bar because he understands what's happening because he have already been through that. But who really stand behind them? You know, you find so many different people creating so many different channels just to critique, right? But these other, white guys get to say whatever they want to say. And our people would even defend it. But we don't defend each other. Again, man, I'm just trying to understand, like, if we're gonna ever move forward, like we have to move forward together. Like this country, how it seems, from the moment that we was brought here, we've been at a disadvantage. Everything that was promised to us has never came to fruition. Nothing. But we fight each other. At some point, we got to look in the mirror and really just we got to grow each other. We got to find a piece of medium or something to make this thing of ours work. We spend too much money elsewhere. We have no black community. Damn near in every big city, they have a community that's thriving. Ours is killing. Y'all say Black Lives Matter. Look at the city. The city is crying right now. Stay crying. It's always a mother losing a son, a young son. A lot of these kids don't even have kids, but they have a gun. Like at some point, we got to start pushing a different narrative. It's hard already. It's even harder because we don't stick together. One mistake, they're going to crucify you. One mistake. He make a mistake over there, and I mean he as in a white. You see Howard Stern. They just get to have their way. They get to shock and awe and then move to the side and just bring more people to watch. And they say so, and it's a black woman sitting next to him and let him say whatever it is that he want to say. Man, I watched a clip from the early 90s or mid-90s or late 90s when it was him and George Jefferson. And I guess it was like, oh, Whoopi wrote it or something, whatever the case may be. But did you see it? Like Howard Stern, and I'm talking Howard Stern and George Jefferson. And he's still on air and with a big bag. And it ain't about his money, it's just the fact that he's still on air. And we don't call it a mistake because these are things that they do over and over and over and over again. Black people, at some point, we got to stop fighting each other. Like, we won't even support each other. You know, you can see somebody posting that they selling shirts or they selling food. They trying. You laugh. You find every reason to not click like it. Even if you click like, you hate it. You don't share it. Oh, look at the plate. You see her kitchen. Like, y'all don't see them other people kitchen. Y'all go to Papa Do's, y'all don't see that kitchen, but y'all love the food. Y'all love the drink. That three-wheel motion is serious. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But no, man, we got to learn to find inner peace or something. We got to heal internally because they've been dividing and conquering us for, hundreds of years now, and it's not fair. Like, we come from the promised land, kings and queens. It's hard out here. It's even harder when the people that you look at that look just like you that don't support you is harder. You don't see nothing about you. Look, every outlet media is geared towards us. Everything, every outlet media in any state, any country, any state, any city is geared towards us. They only show you the bad, and the bad is always depicted on us. They'll find it. Look at the news. It's never about anything else outside of colored people, the minority, and that's Hispanics as well. But you look at any huge media outlet as far as just like a TMZ and all these different blogs, you think about it. Every story that they try to crack is about a black person, a black entertainer. They not messing with Garth Brooks or nothing that he got going. They're not even in his dating life. They're not doing none of that. We're so consumed We're so consumed about negative, negative, negative. Case in point, this is how we are as people, right? Think about it. You look at Rihanna, you look at ASAP. Now, if you was one of them people that congratulated them and went on about your day, I salute you, right? But if you one of them people that had the nerve to just be like, hey, why she didn't stay with the billionaire? Like, this is a woman who has established herself, who has put herself in a position to where she don't no longer even have to make music, right? She has so many different business ventures to where she don't even have to make music. And that's what got her here. Y'all tell that woman who's with child, her first child, with a man that it seems that she loves dearly, why you didn't stay with the billionaire, as if she's not that already or close to it. And it's not even about the money to me, but it's about the money to y'all. And you laying next to a dude that probably won't even help you put gas in your car. Right? How are we like this? You look at something so beautiful and you find negative in it. And you push that narrative. You push it, you push it, you push it. How could we ever get ahead as black people? We don't even look at each other and value each other. Y'all telling that woman who's with her first child with this gentleman, as if he's a bum, as if he's not able to pay his own bills. He don't have to have as much as her. He don't have to have anything, because you may love a person that don't have anything. I've been loved at my worst. I've been loved on by a woman at my worst. So I know all y'all not like that. I'm just trying to understand, how are you able to look at a situation that's so beautiful and turn it so ugly? That's my whole point. That's what we do as people. And I just don't feel that's fair, right? And again, maybe I'm ranting, and maybe you don't want to hear it, and that's perfectly fine. But something has to be said, especially for my city, because there's too many families crying. So y'all got to stop asking for this person to be counseled when he say or says something crazy, when you the same person that can look at Rihanna and ASAP and say something negative about something so, so beautiful. We got to stop being that way as black people. We got to just try it. Just be added value. It's that easy. It's not your business, right? Until it is your business. If they make it public, okay, you can't form an opinion. Why does it have to be negative, especially towards your black people or your neighbor or your sister or your brother, somebody you see in the city? You find every negative thing to say, even when something is beautiful. Even when somebody is just trying, you find every negative thing to say. Why are we so mad as black people? And us, meaning me, you, and everybody else that share the same color, no matter the shade. I'm not, like I said, I'm not disassociating myself. Like, I've never said anything bad, but it has to stop at some point. I'm not, looking in the mirror and not identifying that I see a monster. It has to change at some point, so I'm changing it for me. That's why I keep telling y'all I'm going to therapy, and it's really real. I go Wednesday at 11 in real life. And I'm not saying you have to take that route. I'm just saying somebody has to take ownership. Like, we have to stop. Like, we have to start supporting each other, because they're going to continue to do us this way. And that's not fair. So look in the mirror. If it's today, if it's tomorrow, but make it soon. And if you do see a monster, if you do identify with it, change it. Grow. Wake up tomorrow morning and just post something positive. Even if you're having a bad morning, just put great energy out in the world and watch what the universe do for you. But we got to stop, spending money here when they do everything on earth to belittle us, right? To get our attention. They'll do something crazy to get our attention, outlandish to get our attention. What is it, the coolest monkey in the jungle that the little kid had on, the shirt he had on? That's not fair. But we still go to H&M. I've been since then too. So like I said, I'm not disassociating myself as if I'm not a part of the problem. But, God gave me a voice as he gave you one. I'm going to just choose to speak on we should do better in that aspect. We got to start somewhere. So, yeah, think about it. I pray I wasn't all over the place. I don't think I was, but hey.